Okay, everybody, welcome back. So I went back and I went to the unicorn and I did not take back my pink jewel. And I was just gonna go to the end and see what the endings were. There are stuff that are different in between. Like, I'm not moving right now. And the Sandman shows up. Huh? Sandman? But what? Ow. What just happened? He seemed really mad. So now I need to go back and collect all the things for the endings. I'll be back if something changes. If not, then I'll just show you the ending parts. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, everybody. So I made the sand, and Lullaby came back, but he is back into his blue, not person form. Made it here, huh, Sophie? Is that you, Lullaby? What happened to? Because I don't have my heart anymore? No need to be in that form anymore. Of course, I'm just a lullaby, so I don't have any form. It seems like something happened with you, Sophie. You were glaring at me before, but now you have a much kinder look. He didn't say that last time, did he? I had to give my heart away before I look kinder. Well, because you looked like David. Oh. Do you not hate me now? No, I don't. So I did look it up, and David is dating, or fiancés with that blonde girl. Stupid blonde chick. What about David? How should I know? Lullaby. The Sandman was troubled and sleepless too, right? That's right. He's so serious, doesn't know how to take a break. That's what led us to the current situation. Oh, I look different, don't I? This is a different picture, isn't it? I feel so bad for him. How hard must that be? Sleepless for centuries because of humans? Fairies are hard workers. So the Sandman couldn't sleep? He had to stay up and keep working? Lullaby. What do you think I should do? That's up to you, Sophie. No! I don't know what to do anymore. I don't want to sleep forever. But if I stop him, Sandman can't sleep. He'll still be suffering. Listen, Sophie. Didn't your mother always tell you? Do you want to do? Do you want to do? I know what you want deep in your heart, but you have to realize it for yourself. What do you want? I have to stop the Sandman, but Sandman was in the long corridor earlier. Go meet him. Think it over, Sophie. Think about what you want. Go on, Sophie. Do what you want to do. You. Okay, now down to the long corridor. And the dungeon's open. Probably says the same thing, right? Well, we pass each other. Unfortunately, I'm up here. Yeah. I wonder if I can run away. Bye-bye. Can I even run away? I mean, I guess I can't really leave. Yeah, never mind.
There's nowhere to go. Let's not fall down the stairs, because that is not a fun time. Oh god, I have to do this again. I hate that it's space, not space, and it's A instead. Like, I've been using space this whole time, and now it wants me to press A to swing at him. Gobble, gobble, gobble. It was hard not being able to sleep, right? I understand. I've been suffering the same way. Really, I'd want to be put to sleep too. I wondered how good it would be to forget all the bad things in sleep. But I don't want to sleep forever. I want to wake up, even if it might be a bad day. I'm sorry I can't understand, Sandman, but this is the only thing I can do. Yeah, I'll save here. What? I pressed A. Shoot. It's already bad. I'll win. I swing first. You swing like a girl. Come on, Sandy. Come on. Woo! And now I'm gonna hit him. And he's dead. Sandman? I didn't mean to kill him. Whoops. Sophie. You killed Sandman? I killed him. I killed the Sandman. I killed the fairy. Oh, she's so much more emotional now. Why? Why did this happen? What should I have done? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Sandman. No, that's not it. It's Sandman's fault. Oh god, I'm going crazy. Because he put humans to sleep forever. Because he was so selfish. So, I haven't done anything. I've done nothing wrong. It's always been like that. I do nothing wrong, but put up with so much. That's what irritates me, makes me sleepless. Yes, it's all their fault. Will you go back to your world, Sophie? Lullaby, you'll grant my wishes, right? What do you want? Don't you know? Sing me a lullaby now, like you sang in the human world. Ooh, pretty. So is he gonna give me a fake world? The Tooth Fairy's mad. You stopped up work, he says. Just ignore that washed up fairy. Is that me? Oh god, what is that? Do you want to see this view too? It's really quite beautiful. All those selfish fools sleeping with such idiotic faces. Does that mean, did I turn into like some evil demonic thing? And they'll never wake up. Never. Yep, that's me. Oh god, I'm a demon. I'm a pretty demon. It feels truly wonderful. Watching them makes my heart bound. Lullaby. The songs you sang wouldn't put me to sleep. To take revenge, I have to do it myself. Yes, this is revenge. Revenge on those who took sleep from me. Why haven't you vanished, Lullaby? The Sandman's gone. I can't disappear until you sleep. Fool. I'll never sleep, and the night will never end. You granted my wishes, yes? I won't sleep anymore. The dawn will never come. I think I'm a woman now. No one will get in my way. I'll live forever in this world of night. In place of that imbecile Sandman, whose love of humans killed him. Yay, I'm a demon! Bad end 1, Queen of the Night. I kind of understand how she felt like when she was first saying before she became Psycho Bitch. I know I've felt like that before, where it was like, I mean, the whole world's against me, blah blah blah. I get like that sometimes still. But, you know, life happens. Just, we all have to try to make the best of it. I'll come back once I defeat him again. And then this time we're going to put him to sleep and see if that's the good end and doesn't make me a psycho bitch. See you soon. Okay, and now we have to quickly do the sleeping stand because before I have had it where time ran out while I was in the menu and I had to like exit out of the whole thing. Good night. Hope you got my heart back for me. Okay. Good night.
Good night, Sandman.
You don't have to put up with it anymore. Take a nice rest. Sophie. Oh, I can see through them. I can see the stones. You put Sandman to sleep?
I couldn't kill him. He put up with so much for humans. He just wanted to sleep. How long will he sleep?
Who knows? He was up for centuries straight. Maybe he'll sleep for centuries too. Guess we're not sleeping for centuries.
I see.
What is it, Sophie?
Maybe it was all that effort. But I feel really sleepy now.
Sophie? Shouldn't you disappear?
It's no good. I'm just too sleepy.
Gonna sleep with the Sandman? Hey, hey.
If I fall asleep now, if I can't wake everyone up with all the humans, will all the humans die in their sleep?
No, they won't die. Time has stopped for them. They'll just keep sleeping. Does that mean I'm growing older while they all sleep? And staying still? That sucks. I'm gonna die early now.
That's good. If I can wake up, I won't just put up with the bad things. I'll get back at Regan, and I'll tell Anne a thing or two, and Papa, I'll apologize to him. And also, I'll try to be friends with David. I'm sad I never even told him, but now we can be friends.
Oh, is that girl that was sleeping in the bed? The fiance that we saw him with? And then he was sleeping on her couch? She's not even her fiance. They're getting married and they can't even sleep in the same bed. What the heck?
But now we can be friends. I just want to have fun with him. I wonder if David thinks of me as his friend.
Of course. You should know best how nice he is.
There's so much I've wanted to do. I want to think about tomorrow, but I'm too sleepy to stay up. Mommy! Huh? Shh.
Quiet, dear. Not another word. There's nothing to worry about. Don't fear the monsters in the closet. I'll be right here. Did you say your prayers before bed? But I haven't heard you say it yet. Say it, Sophie. Okay. Good night, Mama. Oh. Bye, Lullaby. Oh, his eyes look better. Wait, did everyone wake up? Oh. Hello. I don't remember seeing anyone in that flashback, but I have really bad memories, so... Oh, this is my house. Thanks, Santa. I mean, Sandman. They look like they're pretty much the same person. Oh, he has such little hands. Kind of look like a paw. You're waking everyone up? Yeah. Good choice. Guess he didn't sleep that long. Maybe we both just slept for centuries and everyone just stopped, and I'm still gonna die earlier than everyone else because of that. I don't look like I aged, though. Maybe my time stopped too. I was just awake during stop time. That's interesting. Morning. Am I back? Was it all a dream? Where'd my nightgown go? Papa? Weren't you staying at work?
Morning, Sophie. I was working, but I fell asleep. I just got back now. Wait, Sophie. Is there something you want to tell me?
What?
What was that call from the school about? I've never gotten a call from Sister Mary before. What in the world happened? You didn't do something bad, did you?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Listen, Sophie,
I said I don't know.
What?
I didn't do anything wrong. Why did you get called? Think about it. But not like you would know. That's right, you wouldn't know. Because you never paid attention to me. Just work, work, work. Never spending time with me. When was the last time we ate together? When did you last say goodnight or good morning? You're never even done with that for me. Am I crying? I'm not a good kid. Because my selfishness made you push yourself again.
Sophie!
Is that me apologizing to him? I thought I said I was going to apologize. Am I going to say a word or two? Oh no, that's not good. Sophie, your hair's all red. Did you hit your head? Are you bleeding? Oh right, that's just the regular color. Silly me. Is your house built on a cliff or what, Regan? Huh? Just look at that hair. It's like you got in a tornado and the tornado won. But it just, if you live on a windy cliff, that might explain a few things. Like that, like what a blowhard you are. Uh-oh, they're laughing at her now. What are you girls laughing at? Hey, what's gotten into you? What's gotten into you? I'm the only one you can ever show off in front of. You've always been Regan the blubbering crybaby. You... Wah! Hey, stop it, you two. What's this all about? Uh-oh, I'm on top of her. My word, what happened here? Miss Granda, Miss Blumberg, you're coming to my room this instant. You first, Miss Grundler. I quit being your sandbag. If you make fun of me, I'll pay it back 100-fold. And nobody's making fun of my mom's red hair. I decided I'll fix my own problems. I'll do what I can about the bad things. How about you do the same? If you swear to never bully me again, I'll gladly talk it out with you. Like old times. Sophie! What the hell you want? Why did you do that? That's so mean to Regan. Really? Does it matter to you, Anne? I'm the one being teased. I do care, Sophie. Then why did you only ever watch? You said you were worried, but you just stayed quiet. You were just glad it meant that you wouldn't be the target, weren't you? No. I wanted to help, but... Liar, just tell the truth. Say you were too scared. Sophie! I'm sorry. I was the one who told you that. That I was fine, so you shouldn't worry. I really did want someone to help. But I put up with it so you wouldn't worry. I thought you might not be my friend. So I was a liar. But I'm not gonna do that anymore. I won't let Regan get the better of me. I'll send her insults back and answer it if she picks a fight. You might not like that, but if it's okay with you, I'd like us to stay friends. I'm disappointed in you, Miss Grundler. A scuffle in the middle of the classroom? As a young lady, you should be ashamed. Well, I don't know what happened myself. Such violent behavior is so unbefitting of you. It's like what a little kid would do. Do you remember the passage from Job at my ceremony? Enduring suffering is what gives us merit. Hardship is no reason to use force. I'm no saint. And why is that? I can just grin and bear it, but does it mean I'll be repaid? Greater merit. Am I really supposed to just put up with all my hardship for that? Not even. Screw putting up with bad things to be called a saint. I don't want to be a saint. I just want to be human. It's far more important to be able to sleep at night, to do everything I can day by day, and to sleep looking forward to tomorrow. Are you talking back to me, Miss Grundler? Do you think it right to childishly do as you please? Do you think God would approve? And why can't you be a child? What was it? The kingdom of heaven belongs to those such as these? Do not raise such quibbles with me. What I am saying is that your attitude is... I don't mind if God doesn't care for me. Because ever since I was little, I know I've had someone watching over me. I will be telling your father about this. He may be busy with work, but this I cannot overlook. I'm going to have a long talk with him. Do what you will, sister, but he won't be available today. I have important business with him. Miss Grundler! Miss Grundler? Papa, did you not go to work? I took the day off. I see.
Sophie. I'm sorry. For not realizing how you felt. I thought you hated me. You're in high school now, and I wanted to be close, but I thought you'd be annoyed. I'm busy at work, true, but I convinced myself if I just kept working, you would be happy. But I guess I was misguided. I didn't know how lonely you felt. I'm truly sorry, Sophie. Can you forgive your papa?
I'll be praying for the day I can. But you were the one supposed to apologize.
Sophie.
Oh. I'm sorry for the awful things I did. I love you, Papa. I was scared to sleep in an empty house. I worried over the things that were hiding in the closet, like I was a little kid. I don't want to go be alone. Papa, stay with me.
Of course, Sophie. You're my precious daughter. Today's the end of a long, cold war between us. How about we go out for something to eat, Sophie?
Sorry, Papa. Hold that thought. There's somewhere else I want to go.
Oh, geez.
What'd you do?
I fell asleep watching TV at your place.
I was right.
So my neck really hurts.
No wonder your neck looked crooked. He's from the Crooked Man. David.
Hey, Sophie. Long time no see. Oh, right. I should introduce you. This is Shirley, my fiancé.
Nice to meet you, Sophie. I've heard about you from David. Hi, Shirley. Nice to meet you, too.
Huh? You seem pretty happy. Something good happened?
Well, there's a lot I want to talk about. A lot happened and a lot changed. With Anne, Regan, and Papa. And also, the Sandman.
Sandman? Feels like I've heard that. What was it?
He's a fairy, David, a sleep fairy. He uses his hand to put people to sleep. Well, that sounds like lots of fun, Sophie. We're going out to dinner. Do you want to come? You can tell me all about it.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Sure, let's go. Third wheeling. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh. I just gave a peace sign. Oh, because I know he's watching. Because that's where the telescope is. Yeah. Because he likes my smile. So ends the tale of the Sandman. Made up? Of course it isn't. You remember it, don't you? Though you were asleep, you remember a night that felt like eternity. That night was the night you slept while the Sandman stopped time. Now close your little eyes. I'll tell you another story tomorrow. Good night, my little dear. No, dear. Happy end. Don't stay up late at night. Oops, I do that all the time. Ooh. Credits. So I heard there was another ending, or yeah, there should be another ending because apparently you can play as the Sandman. So I will be doing that in the next episode. I think this is it. If not, then I'll replay it, or I'll turn the camera back on. But if not, then I will see you guys later. Peace. Okay, so there is something else. Congratulations on beating the Sandman, and thank you for playing. To those who also played the Crooked Man, you have my additional thanks. So maybe the Mermaid Swamp is after this, actually. This game differed in every way from its predecessor. Apologies to those who were expecting a TCM-like story, but I've been playing this since starting the last game. I'm very glad to have finished it. The Whatever Man series will go on. The story and mood will differ depending on the man, so I hope people will play the next entry. What? Is that another game? Again, congratulations and thank you for playing. Oh. Hello, sexy. Butterstick fairy in the form of a beautiful blonde woman. When she finds a good man, she drags him into the water. Always in the water, she's concerned about her skin. Tooth fairy.
who trades teeth under pillows for coins. He doesn't much care for his own rotten teeth. Has a weakness for the Sandman's cooking. Oh, it's a pretty unicorn. Looks better like that. Loves girls and love, always watching them. Very brutal with most humans, even murderous. Likes pranks, so he's on the fairy's bad side. Sounds like my boyfriend. Light fairies that live on planes in the fairy world, just lights at a glance, but laugh with feminine voices, die at night, then are reborn in the morning. Can they just be sleeping? Fairy with long arms and big hands for creating, lost his eyesight from long staring at flames. Ugly but kind, a good fairy for the others to talk to. The dust of a Sandman's house, their job is to clean up the sand, and he scatters around across the world of humans. A fairy who uses the sand to put people to sleep, smart and researches the mind for his work. His eyes are red during the story due to lack of sleep. That was obvious. Though smart, he can be stubborn and careless. He gave up on sending humans into eternal sleep, but now he can't sleep for a different reason. Oh. The hero last time, but only appears at the end here. Only thinks of Sophie as a young friend. No ulterior motives to it, but still. Davy's fiance lives at Greenfield Heights, becomes good friends with Sophie after the game. Sophie's friend, a serious coward who dislikes conflict. Her hobby is tarot cards. Bully was Sophie's childhood friend. Her parents are arguing about divorce. Her mother is the manager of Bloomberg Mall. Sophie's papa, serious and somewhat cowardly, stayed away from home thinking Sophie hated him. The heroine, a high school student, just gave her insomnia, but she can now sleep easily. She's normally a very cheerful and brilliant, bright girl. Can't go anywhere else? Okay. This bed leads to a bonus scenario. It's mostly scenes without much moving around, but you can see the story from a different perspective. There are more bonuses after beating it. I'll do that next time because we're already at like a half hour. So I'll see you guys then. Boy!